It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. I'm going to say animal lovers, step a little bit closer, but I'm going to say actually everybody step a little bit closer because we're about to inspire you to think about our four-legged friends and have a little bit of fun. The TEARS Animal Rescue Group are having another of their very successful sleepovers, and everyone is invited. With a small donation, you can spend the night with a rescue dog or a kitten and sleep peacefully, knowing that your money is serving a great cause. And even better, you get to bring a warm, happy heart and wagging tail to a pet that really does need that social connection. And here to share a little bit more about this super popular annual TEARS Sleepathon is Luke Crate, who we haven't seen in ages. He's brought along a little friend, and then Katie Butler from TEARS. You're not the little friend. No. There is a four-legged little friend here. Luke, introduce us quickly, man.
So yeah, this is little Stuart Little. He's a rescue from TEARS, which I adopted. And yeah, there's lots more like him at TEARS looking for love.
Oh, he's beautiful. And he's just a happy boy. So sweet. Katie, welcome. So good to connect with you guys. I've obviously been lucky enough to really get involved with the work that you're doing. So I'm just always so impressed and grateful that you are doing that on the behalf of the community. This becomes one of the highlights of the calendar, the 8th annual sleepover. It's a great opportunity for people to see what really goes down in the shelter, in the rescue kind of housing where all the animals are. How does the sleepover work, and why do you think it's become so popular?
Well, the idea behind the sleepathon is
to get this all night.
Exactly.
All night.
It's bonding with the animals and giving them a good night, but it's also about understanding what they go through being in a shelter. And so their challenge is to be in the shelter and wait for their forever home, and to thrive in a shelter, which is a very stressful environment. And then for the sleepathoners, their challenge isn't just to spend the night and to survive the cold and the noise and everything, but also to try and fundraise beforehand so that they can bring as much money in to help the dogs that are in the shelter. And all the sleepathoners would say that every year they come back and the shelters improve more and more, and part of that is because of the sleepathon.
Because of what they're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they fundraise beforehand, they get their ticket, like you said, a small donation to secure your spot, and then it's up to them to fundraise as much as they can. You know, we're happy with any amount of fundraising, so we don't want people to feel pressure with that. And then on the night they come, they get a tour of the kennels, they get to see what it's all about. They get to meet their furry friends for the night. Then we have food, we have music, we have a beautiful presentation where we show them what it is their money is doing, or a little video. And it's really an amazing community coming together for 3 special nights. And that's the sleepathoners, the volunteers that help out on the night, the furry animals, and our sponsors as well, because we get so many amazing sponsors that sponsor all the things we need for the night, so it doesn't cost us anything. So all the money that's fundraised goes towards.
Go straight into the shelter.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, as great as a job that you guys are doing in terms of the environment that you're creating, it's not permanent. It still is pressurized. You're dealing with the pressure coming from the community because you just seem to just take more and take more and take more. And I think people, it's a good wake-up call to know what the situation is actually like and how they can help, because there might be a pressure point that they've missed. They might see something and realize, hang on a minute, I do metal windows, I can do this. I can, you know, there's always an opportunity to help. A great idea. Where did it all start? What was the origin of this little story, Luke?
Yeah, well, we've always tried to be a bit more forward-thinking when it comes to fundraising, because you want to kind of outshine everyone else so people support you. And yeah, we're looking for like a fun event where people can get involved and really make a difference, not just like on the biggest scheme of things with fundraising, but actually impact animals' lives as well. And yeah, the dogs and cats.
Love.
Exactly,
yeah, man, because they need it, and they're always so ready for it. That's the crazy thing is, and it's a good way, if you are in the market to adopt, this is a great way to get to know a personality from a pup. I've now put it out there that everyone's invited. Is everyone invited?
Absolutely.
Can the whole family come? How does the actual dynamic of the night work? And can you choose between a dog and a cat, or do you arrive and you're like, okay, you're bunking with Fluffy? How does it work?
So you can definitely choose if you want to spend the night at the catchery with the dogs and puppies, or at the catchery, sorry, the kennels with the dogs and puppies, or the catchery with the cats. Yeah, it's a great event. So you can bring your family along as well. The youngest sleepathon we have had he was about 5 years old. Hey?
I'm sure I interviewed
Yeah.
him that night. Yeah, and I
As long as
remember
the
that.
parents-
Exactly, yeah. So
And it's a great and a very exciting night out
It
because there's a
is.
lot of energy and there's a lot going on.
You could
Don't know how
try.
much sleep you're going to get, so bear that in mind, but that's a second kind of priority here. Why is it so important to have these sorts of fundraisers? I mean, you could just go and campaign to corporates and get the money in, but this is different, and this kind of projects very outwardly a lot about what TEARS do. Why do you see this as such a vital cog?
I think it's important because it really connects people with the shelter. It's not just this abstract thing that's
Sure.
away and out of sight, out of mind. You really connect with the shelter, you connect with individual animals. We have people sharing about their experience on social media, and then their dog gets way more views, so the animals are more exposed.
Yes.
The severity of shelter life is exposed. But it also brings in like a great community. It always expands our community.
It's your tribe. Yeah.
Exactly. And it also creates a lovely experience because although the shelter conditions are tough, the night is full of love, and
Yeah,
that's
for
what's
sure.
really important.
I'm looking forward to seeing how far you guys have come since the last edition. Most important question, how? How and when? What do people need to know to get involved, to get their donation together and hopefully start campaigning? And when is it all going down?
awesome. So yeah, the sleepathon is usually really well attended. We have 3 nights now, the sleepathon.
Oh, really?
So it's happening over 3 Saturday nights in November, the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th. To get your tickets really easy is you visit the TEARS website. It's tears.org.za. Go to our sleepathon page, you can't miss it, and yeah, get your ticket for a really cool sleepover experience at the TEARS shelter.
Oh, you're so beautiful. He's not up for adoption. Unfortunately, he has his home, his forever home. But there are so many beautiful pups and beautiful cats ready to find a home. Go and spend some time with them. And we, right now, have just an added little cherry on the top. We've actually got a very big surprise for you guys, and I hope it's going to be a surprise. So our partners, very proud partners through this journey, Boehringer Ingelheim, are obviously partners of the Espresso Show and have given me some magical moments with pets, but they would love to donate a whole bunch of parasite treatment products to you guys, and we're talking about NextGuard, Spectra, Broadline, and Frontline Plus. And I know you guys, you go to great lengths to ensure that the animals, once they get adopted, have had all their vaccines. They are so well looked after, they're in tip-top shape and protected. So hopefully this is going to help you. How important is it to get this kind of support?
Oh, it's so
amazing.
important.
Yeah.
We spend lots of money on deflea and deworm, tick treatments. The dogs go on outings all the time, so they can get tick bite fever and stuff, and it's a really expensive illness to treat, so that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Well, just for you, courtesy of Boehringer Ingelheim, you've got yourself a whole host of little goodies coming your way. Any little bit I know is going to help. A lot is certainly going to go a long way. Well done for doing what you're doing. I marvel at the selfless way that you guys throw yourself into this kind of work. And I really do challenge everybody out there to go and get a little taste of it. Once you've been bitten, you will go back for more. Even if you aren't looking to adopt, and there are some amazing pups, just have an open mind and go out there and help. You might help another animal find their forever home. You're never going to find a better cuddle buddy, I guarantee you, than a shelter pet. I can speak from experience. Your donation and your warm presence will have an incredible impact on the beautiful rescues at TEARS and the organisation, as Katie has pointed out. So get involved, buy a ticket, or simply just make a donation. But for all the details, you can go to tears.org.za. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
Oh,
so
well
much.
done, little boy.